When he gets new subscribers, he shows his armpits on stream.
Whoa. Okay, this is a rabbit hole I have not fallen down yet. But
He's really hot.
he is
I'll give
hot.
you a push. Go down there. You'll like it then. Hello, and welcome to
Baby, that's Kant.
a conversational podcast about all of our favorite Kant.
I'm Kip. Funny intro line.
And I'm Joseph. Very depressed today.
And we're very excited, despite the state of the world, to welcome our first ever guest to the podcast. Her name is Izzy Gerasole, and she is
Gerasole with a J.
Gerasole.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd never have known.
It's not phonetic, so I'm very impressed you got that far.
Well, your bio says rhymes with ravioli, so I just went with it.
And someone pointed out that I had had ravioli spelled on my bio incorrectly for about 6 years. So, but I'm glad we figured it out.
Did you fix it?
I did, actually. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm like...
Well, Izzy is a performance artist, writer, actress, comedian extraordinaire. You know her from many shows around Los Angeles. You know her from the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. And please welcome her into your ears.
Hello, you read my credits. And I have a website that I literally is so old and ancient that it's in my bio, or it's in my signature on my Gmail. And instead of finding the way to take the signature off in the Gmail settings, I just delete it every time I send a new email. So that's kind of how I operate.
I feel like I've looked at this website.
That hurts. I'm so sorry. That's bad news for me. Every day I say, oh, I'll take it down. But I also have to do, laundry. So I kind of can't prioritize. Pretty.
Well, welcome to the pod.
Thank you for having me. I'm thrilled to be the first guest.
Yes.
I can't even believe it.
We do have to address the elephant in the room, which is last week we recorded the day before Election Day.
Yeah.
No.
I did tell everyone on the podcast, everyone I knew, people I met at parties the weekend before, that I was sure she was going to win and we had nothing to worry about.
Yo, kind of hearkening back to 2016.
Yes.
Yeah.
Say that.
Thinking we'd have another Clinton in the office and how wrong we were. So what do you guys think we should do to fix the Democratic Party? Let's really get into it. Do you think it's because
we
we've
should be
abandoned
more
the working
woke.
class?
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of am just still processing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kip's processing. I'm ready to leave the country.
Well, where would you go?
I have a flight booked for next month to Vancouver.
Is that real? Dead
I mean,
ass?
it's not. There's a return trip, but I do.
Okay, but you could just.
But I
I
did buy it. I did book the trip specifically with the plan of I need to find somewhere else to go. So we're gonna give it a shot for 2 weeks and see how that is.
Vancouver. I love Canada. Even though the people are not so happy with Trudeau. I'm like, there's great moose. I have some cousins there.
What
One of them.
What do you like about Canada? And is it better than here? Is it worth
Low-key, yeah.
responding to?
I like that it's like America, but just a little bit different. I like that. And I like the kind of French they speak in Montreal. They're like, and I love the way it sounds. I think it's way better than French.
Okay.
Do you speak any French?
No. I don't. That's
good.
probably why I like it so much. Merci. Okay, period. Also, please forgive my asthmatic cough. It was cause my mom said I have electionitis when I told her I was sick. I'm like, that's pretty funny.
Oh, that's very funny.
It's cute. It's a cute joke from my mom's
It is
darling.
a cute joke. I did sleep a lot last week. Yeah. Naps every day, which is not in character for me.
Yo, okay. You're usually a rise and grind.
Yeah,
person.
I do think it was a little bit of like depression and like just exhaustion from it all.
From it all. Yeah.
Um, Although that is funny. Okay, so moving into like W's and L's of the week. That's actually not my L of the week.
gets
What
worse.
could have happened? Yeah, it gets worse.
My L of the week is John Krasinski being named Sexiest Man Alive.
Again?
Again?
Wasn't he already fucking sexiest man alive?
I don't think.
What the fuck? I literally saw that clip and said, this must be from 10 years ago. 15 years ago. I had no idea. It was current. Why?
My, like, okay, well, first off, I read some gossip that I think is probably not true, but I read that he paid millions for it because his career is declining and he's trying to get back into it, which is probably, again, A, alleged, and B, probably not true, but hilarious if it is true.
Really funny.
I do think that's how it works, though. Like, I'm pretty sure you do have to pay, and it's like a publicist thing and all that, and because otherwise, how would these people be getting picked? It makes no sense.
Right, because it's never correct.
That is true. Because wasn't it one year it was fucking Blake Shelton?
Oh,
And I
that
was
was
like,
bad.
You're not fooling anyone, okay?
No, they're trying to pander to the voters.
To the voters, yo.
Wow.
Who would each of you pick?
Oh. Well, off rip, I got several names ready to go.
Okay, so
For me, it's obviously Pedro Pascal, Oscar Isaac, and
Hasan.
Hasan. Yeah, okay, I gotta go. If we're gonna let Donald Trump win the presidency, then people should have picked Hasan Piker as the sexiest man. It's only fair. He's like a political Twitch streamer, content creator.
damn.
Gay baiter.
Yay, Bader.
When he gets new subscribers, he shows his armpits on stream.
Whoa. Okay, this is a rabbit hole I have not fallen down yet. But
He's really hot.
he is
I'll give
hot.
you a push. Go down there. You'll like it there.
I definitely thought it was going to be Glenn Powell, who I do think is sexy,
Oh,
but not
word.
like sexiest. But I would have picked, and I think this would have been really universally well received, even if not everyone would agree, Jonathan Bailey.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is the hottest straight for pay working right now. Like, let's be real. He is so fine.
Yeah, and he's in Wicked, so it's like, this is great timing.
Relevant.
It's true.
So that's my L of the week, because I feel like John was not, I mean, someone else made this joke, but he wasn't even the hottest person on The Office. And he's just gone downhill from there.
Angela? No, I don't know. I think, unfortunately, I would say this is really tailored to me. It's Barry Cone, that Irish motherfucker.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw him slurping the spaghetti in his killing of a sacred deer, I was like, I will fuck this guy if it's the last thing I do. Barry, if you're out there, I'll also love you, okay? He likes short girls. He's with Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
I have a chance.
And she's a real horn dog.
Yeah. Sabrina or...
Yes.
I can do whatever you want me to be, Barry. And I like how he looks more and more like a lesbian with each picture in the press.
That's true.
It's really working for me.
I'm into it. What are your L's of the week?
I had trouble coming up with one because I feel like my L was just it. I'll keep thinking though.
Okay.
My L of the week is that on top of everything, I'm sick. I'm sick and
terrible.
nasty. And I keep having a fight with my sister where she's telling me to go to urgent care and get prednisone for my asthma because it's really bad. And I keep fighting with her because I'm really scared to take it because she had to take it a lot when she was a child and it stunted her growth and ruined her bone density. But I don't think that would happen to me if I took it one time, but I like look at her as a cautionary tale. My poor sister.
One time leg snaps.
Yeah, literally. That's what I'm imagining. I take it and then I'm like fucking Bella in Twilight when she's getting the blood sucked out. I picture that's what happens to me the second it touches my lips.
Oh my god.
But
Well,
I can't. And
I don't want that
like,
for you.
I do not want that. And I had to be in a play on Saturday night, and it was like the play was so fun and awesome. And it was like I was dressed as a dog and then a rooster. But I mean, I wanted to enjoy it so much, but I was just so fucking ill that I was like, please put me out of my misery. When I'm dressed like the dog,
play?
take me out and, shoot me. No, it was this awesome play by this fabulous multi-hyphenate named Sam Jones, and it was called The Furman of Wabi Sabi, and it was about a murder trial, and it was, but all the people, and it was like a murder trial in a small town, and all the people were kind of like BoJack Horseman type people, like they're people and animals. So I played a dog who works at a grocery store and a rooster bailiff.
Okay, that's hilarious.
It was awesome.
Is this a recurring thing, or is this a one-time?
Hopefully. It was part of the Forget About Spaghetti Festival, the 3rd annual Spaghetti Festival at the Elysian Theater in Frogtown, which I love. And so hopefully we'll get like another, it was just a one night, but I bet we'll get another. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
I would love to see it. It sounds great.
Yeah, it was really, really cute. Great cast.
Really fun. Well, on that note, do you have a win of the week?
Ooh, win of the week. And I'm kind of digging here, but I have
one week my win was almonds.
Anything goes.
just like
I had a really bad week that week.
just like generally almonds.
No,
Yeah.
my favorite almonds had been out of stock for weeks at Trader Joe's. They were finally back.
Which ones?
I'm a slivered gal.
Ooh. Oh my god, so elegant.
The simple
Well, they're actually
luxury
kind
of
of
a sliced almond.
stabby. They're kind of stabby. They kind of look like dicks. So I don't know if they're elegant, but
My bag of dicks is back in
they are
stock.
crunchy.
My fucking W is so I have this job where I teach the pelvic and breast exam, and I teach it on my own anatomy. So I'm like showing people how to give a correct pelvic and breast exam. So they're, inserting the speculum in and whatever. And during the bimanual exam, which is where the student is feeling for the size and shape of your uterus, usually it's not palpable, which means you can't feel it. But a student, she did the technique right. She, two fingers inserted underneath the cervix, bobbing up. Her other hand, her non-dominant hand is pressing on my pelvis, and she felt the uterus. And when the students feel the uterus, they just get this look in their eye like they have like discovered the eighth wonder. And they're like, they look at me, and they're literally inside me, and they're like, they like look, so it's like such a moment of, of wonderment, and it feels like I'm like teaching. I'm really teaching.
So you get fingered by strangers on a weekly basis.
Yeah, I do.
That's crazy. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Are these
Very
like
fulfilling? They're just any Joe schmo off the street. No, they're all medical students. So some of them are like in medical school, some of them are like family nurse practitioners. Just kind of depends on the program.
got it? So you can't just book a slot.
No,
class
but I'll
pass.
see what I can do for you, Kev. Yeah, class passes.
I'm just curious. I mean, not to be that gay who's like never touched a vagina, but I haven't.
Oh, well, I'll tell you all about it.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is, that's a really good question. I like when they figure it out themselves. Like usually what I do is I first teach, like there's like 5 people in the room at a time. I talk the first student through it. And then I'm like, all right, I'm just going to let everybody go. And, of course, a lot of them are really nervous and their like hand is like shaking when they're holding the speculum. But when the students are just like, I got this, and they do it in under 3 minutes, I'm like, I'm impressed. I'm a happy patient.
How did you get into this?
Really good question. I lost a bet. No, I
You won a bet.
I won a bet. Well, I also work as a standardized patient, which is a medical actor. So I learn like fake case studies essentially, and then I have simulated encounters with medical students, so they can practice having like an encounter with a patient, which is really fun. It's like an acting job. And then this job, I got it like a person who works like one of my coworkers who works as an SP was like, and I have this job too, and it pays a lot of money. And I said, I need money, and I'm always like saying like I'd rather sell my ass than do food service, and so I'm kind of doing that. Except I don't do the rectal exam.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't do that.
Well, that's a bummer.
Wow, good for you.
Really missing out.
Yeah.
That's a whole world I didn't know existed. But I guess it makes
thrilling.
sense.
I love it.
Yeah, you should sign up, Kit.
Yeah, come on, Ken. You can do the prostate exam. That's what the men are doing down the hall. No joke.
Okay, before I commit, what percentage of these students are hot?
I cannot answer that in good faith.
Okay, but like, okay.
But they're
Give
almost
me
doctors, right?
Give me
Yeah.
a thumbs up if it's more than 30%.
I'll bleep it. I'll cut it out.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I would say to me signing up is that I am married, but in my head, it would be a great place to meet people who are going to be doctors.
That is a really good point, actually. I should really be milking this a little more.
Yeah. But the problem is you're giving up the goods on the first day.
The first date. They'll respect me more. I teach them to, they're in awe of my body, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's a fun W.
Yeah.
Joseph, do you have one?
Mine, not as fun, but I did start a new job this week. So,
Congratulations.
thank you. I quit my job in May, and I took a couple weeks off and was doing some contract work, a couple months off, and then now I'm back to a full-time job, and so that's the W. Economic stability, so I can leave the country.
Yes.
Paycheck re-entered the chat.
Yeah. Missed her.
I need
That's
a
fun.
paycheck so bad. So I'm happy for you.
Sorry. Didn't mean to rub it in.
No. I like to, a rising boat lifts all tides. Or
Yeah.
a rising tide lifts all boats.
Something like that.
Anyway.
My W of the week is hypothetical, but it was rumored that I'm really into rumors. I just believe that they will be true if I like them, and it won't happen if I don't. Target is going to open bars in some of their stores, and they're going to have Targaritas.
What?
No fucking way.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually happening. I'll send you the meme after, but
That does sound real.
yeah, give me one Targarita.
Yeah.
So that the concept of that is my W of the week.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to.
Yes, I hope so. Okay, so Izzy, moving into you and your comedy career, we thought we would focus on W's and L's, keeping the theme, but going through some of yours from your career. So do you want to start with your W's or start with your L's?
Fuck, man. All right, let's start with the L's, man, because I'm kind of tender right now. I gotta work towards something good. Okay, hold for cough. And I'm back. Sorry about that. It's horrible. Okay.
It's okay.
What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Well, the worst thing that's ever happened to me, a horrible montage flashes before my eyes. Career-wise, the pandemic. The global pandemic, bro. What the fuck?
Well, it does bring up how we met.
That's true. Wait, because I was trying to remember, we didn't do UCB together, right? We did Groundlings. Is that true?
No, we did
It was
UCB.
UCB. Oh my God. Yeah, say it. Say
But I
it.
took Groundlings too. We were in a UCB class together. It was really fun. It was like a 2-week intensive, so
It was
every
fun.
night.
Our teacher was really nice. I really liked her.
Yeah, I hope she's okay.
Same. I think she's like on TV. I think she's okay. Ooh.
Oh, all right. I don't. You'll have to send me her link after. I kind of forgot. But we were literally in UCB as the pandemic was like starting, and we were 2 nights away from like our final performance, and they
Yeah.
literally shut down the class, did not give us our money back, and we never got to perform.
Yeah, they did not give us our fucking money back, bro. And like I remember that the first it was like every day, I think, or something after or whatever. But like the day there was one day where they were taking temperatures at the door when people were
Yeah.
kind of like, "What is this? What's going
Yeah,
on?"
so that had to have been like March 10th.
Exactly. And then they were like, well, what about if they're like, we're canceling the final class, but we might get back to it in like, I don't know, July. And then the fucking location shuttered. Like it like is nothing now. It's a tumbleweed. It's like,
Yeah.
So
No, and I guess it seemed like they didn't treat their teachers well. And it was crazy because it was owned by Amy Poehler and like
Matt Walsh.
who else? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like rich comedians.
Literally. It's a pay to play. Improv should be, this is how I feel. Improv is the people's format and the people's medium. And I think that keeping it in like gatekeeping it in this like pay to play system where you feel like you have to only learn this specific way and you have to pay all the, like, I just think that's like total bullshit. Improv
Yeah,
is
and it's so
accessible to
expensive.
everyone. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get off my little soapbox. But
Well, what's also funny about it to me is like, it seems like everyone takes improv classes and that's a big path for people, but nobody goes to pay to watch an improv show. Like people pay to watch stand-up comedians or like plays and things.
Yeah.
No one will pay to like, you'd be lucky to get $5 to
Literally.
for someone to watch an
Literally.
improv show.
I'm like, you would have to drag me there. It was funny because I moved to LA January, like the end of January, MLK Day, January 2020. So I was like, here comes my brand new life. And then something really bad happened. So
That's really bad.
that took me the fuck out, I'll say. That was a pretty big L.
Did you think about leaving LA?
No. I didn't, actually. Is that crazy?
No, I love it here.
I ended up okay, word. I sort of was
I'm like one of 5 people who live in it.
yeah, I'm like
He lives in San Diego. He hates it here.
Hate
oh,
it.
you went to San Diego?
Well, I've been here. Well, I grew up like an hour outside of LA, so I'm not a stranger to LA,
Oh.
but I do hate it there. Never lived there. Never gave it a chance, but I hate it.
Kip, what do you love? And then Joseph, what do you hate? Can I ask that really quick?
Sure.
Yeah, well, okay. I will say, like, I work from home and I live in, like, the West Hollywood area. So for me, I stay within, like, my 2-mile radius. But I love, like, the food here is so good. I actually think it's the best food city in America, in my opinion.
Yeah, good for
I
you.
do love all the nature. Like I just walk outside, it's trees everywhere. All the hikes and stuff is so convenient and easy to get to. And then I love the culture stuff. Like there's so much happening all the time. And then I know that no one ever goes to the beach, but I could go to the beach. I just like love it here. I just feel like I'm an LA person. And Joseph, what do you hate?
The traffic, easy.
Word. Literally.
I will say, even today, Sorry, go.
Oh, I was just gonna say if I lived somewhere where like I never had to leave, like then I might like it. But the traffic and the smog, like those are the 2 things that's really bad for me.
Yeah. I feel like I'm able to kind of pivot around the traffic, but like pre-pandemic, I was spending like 2+ hours in the car every single day.
Help. Not
And
good.
that, I did not like it nearly as much then.
That is wrong. But
So you like LA?
I think
You like LA?
I like it. I think I like it. I'm here.
Where are you? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Chicago, or like in a north suburb of Chicago, Evanston, Illinois, where Mean Girls takes place.
Yes.
And so I moved here with my the boyfriend I had at the time. We came here together because I was like, I'd worked like in theater in Chicago, and then which I love. I'm a theater kid at heart. That's my favorite. And so then I was like, oh, let's come to LA and see what's going on here. And then it was 2 years of fucking hell. But while we're on the subject of L's, I think my other L is going to the fucking Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Do not go. Do not go unless you have $1 million. I am still in debt from that fucking festival. It ruined my life. Everything is like, it used to be like a fringe festival. Hello, it's called the Fringe Festival. It's not anymore. You need to pay so much money to have advertisements, to have like, a good venue, to get people to cut. Like you literally, and like with housing and everything that's so expensive, there's a few ways you can cut corners. But if you want to have a show that's not like in the bathroom of a bar that starts at 2 a.m., you need to pay like 15 to 20K.
Jeez.
Like it's like dead ass. And my friend that I went with, like we did not have that kind of money. We were just like two young girls like producing shit on our own, and it went fucking south. We performed in this venue that was like at night, it was like a punk cabaret club. And also like we were hoping for a venue with like 30 seats. They gave us a discount on a venue that had 80 seats. So we were like, okay, sure, we're not going to fill these up. But when I tell you we averaged about 4 people per day in our audiences.
Oh my God.
It was fucking tough. And so do not go unless you are rich. That is a PSA.
I've always thought of it as like, I've never been, and the only person, I don't know her, but Kat Cohen has always gone and done it.
I'm sure she had.
Yeah,
Yeah, I bet she had a fucking awesome time. 100%. Unless you're rich and you have sponsorship, if you have those things, you will have the time of your fucking life. I saw it with my own eyes. I saw other people having a good time. And it was not me.
Did you have any fun or highlights whatsoever?
At the end, yeah, I loved seeing the other shows. That was really exciting, and it was beautiful. Like it felt very strange to be walking around these streets every day, and it was so picturesque and lovely. And I was like, inside, I'm in hell. And but I think if you go as a tourist also, and you kind of plan to just like see whatever, that is so fun. I loved doing that. And I saw a lot of really beautiful stuff. I saw a lot of dog shit too, but it was fun. It was fun both ways. I feel like the Edinburgh Fringe Festival is like low-key like improv in that everything that's good is really, really good. And then anything that's like mediocre to bad is just really fucking bad. It's like there's kind of no middle ground. And I fucked this really nice nursing student. He was great.
The whole time?
No, just like kind of at the end.
That's really fun though.
He was great.
Hopefully that makes it worth it.
Totally worth it. I'd hit him up again. It's really sweet.
It's so funny the passing of time too, because I met that boyfriend that you moved here with once or twice.
Oh, you did, huh?
In that class. And I don't know.
Were we in it together? Was he also in the class?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, I can't even remember. Yeah, the passing of time.
Yeah. But in my head, like I followed you on Instagram this whole time. We've chatted on and off randomly.
Yeah.
I've always just like pictured him in your life.
Yeah.
Which is not true.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. The big L of my life was that since we graduated from college, we lived together and split all the bills. And then when he left, everything became a lot more expensive for me, and I was not prepared for that. And am I still recouping my losses? You better believe it. I'm so fucked, man. I'm fucked financially.
That's
So fucked. It's like, I'm laughing because what else can you do, man? I'm broke as a joke.
do we wish him well or do we wish him ill?
Wish him well. Wish him well.
I wish him so well.
His career is doing actually great, but whereas mine's in the goddamn toilet. No, I shouldn't be so negative. No, but
You were gonna play on Saturday night.
I was in a fucking play. And what did I get for it? A great memory. Did I get $1? No, but that's not anyone's fault in the play, so I'm not trying to hate on them. But I wish him well. But it was also funny because we broke up right when he was on a TV show, right when his like TV show that he was on came out. So then I was just like, oh my fucking god. KMS.
But that's how we know you're a real one.
I'm the real. Is that how? Yeah. No. Wish him very well, and the end.
All right. Do you have additional L's, or should we focus on
That's
W?
low-key kind of a lot, right? Or I guess I said 2 things, but like they felt really bad.
Yeah, well, it was great content.
Okay, sick. That's cunt.
Baby, that's cunt.
Baby, that's cunt.
And let's talk about some of your W's.
Okay. Okay, the W's.
Because like you had a show you put on for the festival.
Yeah. That
Like
I'll say
it should be a
show
W
was
that
not a W. I'll say I don't know if this is off the record or not. That show actually ended up being really cute, but so I don't want to really publicize that, but it
Okay, got it. We
I'll
can cut
believe
that
it.
part.
excuse me. Thank you. Take that disgusting part out too. Thank you so much.
Well, no, that's staying in.
That part's saying it. You're like, didn't you have a show in the festival? I'm like, but my W's are what I look back fondly on. Yeah, I mean, actually, in the inaugural Spaghetti Festival, which was I think like 2022, I was with my partner at the time, and we wrote this musical together called She's Loud, He's Quiet. And it was like a murder mystery musical where the audience got to choose the murderer. And oh my God, I had the best time. I wish I had known that would have been the last time we were happy, because I would have cherished it a little more. But then, yeah, I also getting to do like a lot of shows. Like I kind of started doing stand-up for the first time when I got out here, because stand-up is like, to me, it's like I'm kind of trying to figure out how much I need to. Well, this is not what you fucking asked, so let me stay on target.
No, please continue.
Yeah.
Well, with stand-up, I find that it's like it's pretty. I like it because it's easy. It's like a means to an end. It's like you show up, you go to a mic or something, you talk for 3 minutes. What could be fucking easier? I'm running my mouth constantly. You don't need like a script. You don't need. I mean, sometimes you can prepare what you want to say, but you don't need like tech, you don't need another person, you don't need all the elements of like a play, which it's like, I love, I mean, like I said, like theater is my home. That's what I love the most. You can tell by the way I said theater is my home that I'm one of those annoying theater kids and I can't be anything else. But I'm like, so it felt really good to just be able to like get that out there, just kind of like spread yourself around a little bit. I don't know, in a way that felt really fast. Like I did, I think I did like, in 2021, it was also the scene when I arrived in it was like a little bit different because everybody was kind of just waking up out of COVID. It was much smaller. At that time, there had been a mass exodus of like a bunch of awesome comedians from Chicago. So kind of had that connection. And that was just really, those were like the good old days. I did like, 4 mics and then I was like booked a lot. And I think I had, since in 2020, I made this little promise to myself, like when I moved here, that I was like, I'm going to perform live 30 times this year. And it didn't fucking happen, obviously.
That's a lot.
That was a big, I wrote in my notebook, like, fuck you or something on all the slots I had made. But then since like 2022, I've managed to do over 50 shows a year. So like 50 live performances, whether that's like a play or doing stand-up, which I feel really, that's a big W for me. I feel really happy about that.
Yeah.
And but I'm like, I'm really interested in, a W for me also was like, I'm interested in having kind of my own show. I think because to be quite frank, I think because I've moved away from stand-up a little bit, the people that I know have moved away from me. I'm certainly not getting booked the way I used to. I'll tell you that fucking much. I'm already old news. Can't get booked to save my fucking life. Except now I'm doing like more plays and stuff, which I'm really into, and musicals. And I've been enjoying writing music, and I got to like, I put up this show on my own in September that was kind of like a little variety show, and I had a little bit of original music that my friend accompanied me on the keys, and like it was like I was like, I can do that. I always told myself like, I'm not a musician, but that was something that you can literally sing something into your phone. You can make up a tune and lyrics and sing it into your phone, and then you can either put it in Logic, or you can have a friend who's really smart, just kind of like, musically do it on the keys, and it just feels like magic when that kind of happens. I love it. I love the collaborative aspect of that. I'm sweating my dick
that's
off.
awesome.
Can you guys see that? Okay, sorry. But,
I'm like, I left my door when I'm freezing. I can't. That's awesome.
That's impressive.
So you're,
like truly multi-talented.
I think like 50 shows a year. That's a huge W.
Yeah, that's
like one a week.
Thank you. Yeah, which is really nice. This year, I gave myself a little break.
Well, you can't work on Christmas.
I can't. I'm not a monster. This year, I'm going to make it over 30. So it's a little bit down from the past 2 years, but I've just been trying to, sort my whole life out since it really changed. Since I'm it's very good that I'm not with my ex anymore. We got together when we were really young, and I had a lot of growing to do, but it was literally like, that is the person that I thought I was going to be married to and like have children with. And now everything is like totally turned on its head. So I'm just kind of figuring out like, who am I now? Which is cool and awesome, but is also fucking horrible and it makes me broke.
How long have you been single?
I dated, it's so mean because I did date someone else like right after.
Yeah, but it's different.
I know. I don't want to say the R word, rebound. I don't want to say that. And that person was legit an angel. That boyfriend I had right after the big breakup, he was such an angel. Shout out to him. He's literally fucking awesome. Just like, timing was wrong. I need to be alone. Like, I was in my last relationship since I was 19 years old. And, we broke up when I was fucking 27. So it's like, there was so much I didn't know about myself.
Yeah.
And then, and it's kind of interesting to like celebrate W's by yourself as like a single person. And are you guys both in relationships? Okay, I know you're married. What about you?
Yeah, I'm married also.
Oh, you guys are married? Look at this married crew.
It is funny.
Kip's my husband, if you didn't know.
Okay, wait. That is true, right?
No, that's not true.
Oh my God. I was like, because, okay, I had gone back and forth. I was like, Kip, that's not your husband, but that's something you said. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Okay, cool.
No, Joey and I grew up together. We went to junior high and high school together.
That would be insane if Joseph lived in San Diego and you were like...
Or maybe it's how we make it work.
I would say it would be for the best, probably.
Okay, cool.
No, dating is so hard though. I did meet him and get married young, but that's because it was right. I think. Seems right so far. But like, I dated a bunch of people and it was just so clear that like, I don't know, there's just a lot of, let's just say people who will never be a fit. And it's like, I don't know, I tried everything of like, you know, just like on Tinder, but being like, okay, what if I, you know, I would never swipe right onto a person like this because I know that they're not a fit in like X value, but like, what if I'm wrong and I just shouldn't, you know, care about that or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I just went on so many dates with so many people, and I'd never had a boyfriend before. And when I was 22 and 23, I met this guy who turned out to be a convicted felon. We were together for 2 months, even though I knew it was like tons of red flags. I knew this was like, in theory, not the guy for me, but I literally thought like, I've never had a boyfriend. Maybe I just need to like be with someone that I don't like all that much. And I learned that wasn't true. It was better to be alone than with this man.
This is shocking.
And so I then committed.
Felon.
Yeah.
What kind of crime? White
Drugs.
collar? Okay, drugs. Okay.
Drugs, but like
Mid-level crime. Drugs.
you like felon.
Put in
Reform.
in the public eye.
Yeah, he wasn't selling weed on the side. He was
It was heavy.
moving high volumes of
Okay.
concerning things.
So you're into a hustler. I get it.
Well, first of all, I was with Joseph when we met, which is hilarious because we were in Seattle.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I met him on the dance floor at a gay bar, and we made out.
Wait, which bar in Seattle?
Oh my god, I can look it up. I don't remember. It was not one I frequented.
Okay. Was it near,
Yeah, we
like,
went there because of
Oddfellow?
me.
Okay, nice.
Oh, it was a bear bar, yeah, or leather bar.
Oh, okay. My
Something
sister
like
lives in Seattle, and she works the bar.
I'll definitely find which one it is and tell you.
Because I need to know the site.
But yeah, so like that's how we met, and then we went on like a couple dates, and then and he also had a house because his grandpa had given him money. So, anyways, he told me maybe on like our third or fourth date, and this is how he told me. Hey, did I ever tell you about the time I went away?
No, he didn't say went away.
Me, no, you didn't.
It's so cliche.
I don't think.
Went away.
Oh man, and he was still living with his ex. It was like the messiest thing I've ever done.
How did you react?
And there is a contest.
What?
Some of this has to be off pod, but we can leave everything else in.
Okay.
No, I'll tell you the messy stuff off pod is what I meant.
Oh, later.
Yeah.
Later.
How did I react? We were at a nice dinner. I think that was the other thing he did, was like take me to a nice place so I couldn't like freak out.
Oh my god.
I was just like, I need to think about this. And then I did, and I kept going.
I thought about this and it's on.
At the time, I think I was sort of depressed, and I was really like, a lot of choices I was making and things I was doing was like living for the memoir, like living for the story.
Hell
like,
Live fast, young.
yeah.
Bad girls
Like
do
I
it
literally,
Oh wow.
yeah, because I wasn't liking my job. I didn't think I'd meet anybody ever. I seriously always thought I'd be alone.
Oh.
Um,
The hell.
So yeah, that's kind of how that happened. And then what was the final straw was like we went camping with a group of his friends, and he invited his ex on the trip, which I knew about in advance. But because I'm not like crazy, like I know people like I know people have exes, and like the fact that they still talk to them is fine with me. And so anyways, this guy was like wasted and was like such a dick to me. And then I found out that this guy had been lying to me about like something I don't want to say on the podcast.
Who is lying?
And so my ex-boyfriend
Okay.
was lying to me about something
Oh.
that was like we're done line. And then I'm just gonna say this all and then I'm gonna think about it afterwards. And then so we're driving home. I've like berated him and told him like I don't think I can do this. But I did feel like, okay, maybe I'll never get another boyfriend. So I thought I should really think about it and make sure. So I told him I would think about it and decide the next day. And so he came over and he begged me, like,
Hands and knees?
on his knees.
No.
And again, we're talking 8 weeks max.
And did you react like this? Did you laugh so hard?
No. Because no, but it was a little. I was watching it happen because I like decided. I'm a decider too. Once I'm like
Same
cut,
way.
I'm like cut. Yeah, like once I'm done, I'm like done. But it takes me a while to get there, as evidenced by this story. And so yeah, he's just like on his hands and knees and like please, and I'm just like, it kind of felt like I was out of body because I just couldn't believe this like grown man. He was also like 10 years older than me, or maybe more than that. Was like in this apartment like crying for me. And it's been 8 weeks.
8 fucking weeks. Holy
So
shit.
anyways, yeah, after that I was like, I'm never dating anyone again that I don't really like.
And then how long after that did you meet your husband?
Like
days.
a year.
Okay. So you had a
Yeah.
little phase of adventures.
You could put it that
Yes.
way.
You could definitely put it that way. So yeah, that's my dating story.
That's a really good one. I like that you have a dating story and it's fucking that.
Well, how many more can you have?
Yeah. You don't need any
Another
more.
one like that would have killed me.
Truly.
Oh my god. And I was like, I felt like I had to tell everyone about him because I was like, why didn't I just like go on a few more dates and just like being like, this isn't working for me? But I was younger then.
Yeah. Now you're grown.
Oh my god. Well, you had another W. Going back to you.
Oh yeah. Oh, I shot my first commercial this year.
That's amazing.
Thank you. I was so excited. I can't even tell you about it. I mean, I can tell you about it, but I was like, we shot on the Paramount lot, like with all the facades and stuff. And I
Wow.
remembered like taking a tour through there when I was younger, and then I was like working. I was like being so corny in my head. Like I was like, I can't believe I'm really here. I was so
I mean, it is
happy.
cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. I thought it was
That's
fucking
like-
cool.
It is.
I was so excited.
What was the product?
I can't say yet, but we shot a few spots that are like for the holidays, so it'll come out soon. Not to be
A
like I
holiday
can't say
commercial?
yet, but you know, yeah. So that was really fun.
huge.
We shot it. It was a night shoot, so I was there from like 4:45 to p.m. to 6:30 a.m. the next morning, and I did not
Oh my
sleep
God.
one wink.
Wow.
And I was like, this is the best day of my fucking life.
That's Hollywood.
Wait, that's
baby.
awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, they had a big crane with the fucking light on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my god, I
director
can't wait to
was
see this
awesome.
commercial.
Yeah, she was great. It was so fun because here's what I fucking hate. And I am like, I will know that I have, quote, made it when I don't have to bring my own fucking costume to the set anymore or the play or whatever. Do my own fucking hair and makeup anymore. I don't want to do any of that. When someone asks me if I would like a glass of water and then they give it to me. All 3 of those things happened and it was awesome. And they even poked a hole through the top of a water bottle and put a straw in there so I could sip it so I wouldn't mess up my lipstick. That
my
is
God.
so nice. I was thrilled.
I'm so thrilled that it was that, because when you were like, well, I can't say yet, my first thought was like, I just rewatched HBO's Girls, and Adam does like these depression pharmacy commercials where he's like in the rain. It was like,
Oh my god. Confession, I haven't seen Girls.
oh, it's good.
Me either.
watch
It's
it.
okay.
Oh, okay.
I love it so much. I literally own the DVDs.
My dad bought me and my sister the DVDs for Christmas one year, and we put it on. Of course, he again, I'm saying he bought them for us. We put on the pilot, and it's the part where they're doing anal, like when Hannah and Adam Driver are like doing anal on the couch, and my dad walks in and is like, "What is this shit? Turn that off right! Oh, that is disgusting." We're like, we unwrapped this 2 fucking hours ago, and you bought this for us. So that was kind of stunted my watch, and I haven't returned since.
God. Well, if you need something, it really is, because it starts in 2012. It really is this weird. I actually rewatched it like post-election in a nostalgia.
You watched the whole
vibe.
fucking thing in a week?
Well, it's only 6
Seasons?
All right. Yeah. Nobody can binge like I can binge.
Holy shit,
I
I'm
watched,
impressed.
It's only 10 episodes per season, and they're like
Okay.
25 to 30 minutes.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's not the same
That's not
thing
bad.
as like
An hour
binging
long.
like the original Gossip Girl or something.
Totally. How long did that take you?
I think 5 weeks.
Okay, moderate.
I was in college, and I was like, would do my homework and study, and then I would watch, and I would take it to the gym. I was dedicated. But that was like 6 seasons, but the first 5 were 22 episodes, an hour long.
Jeez.
Damn.
I can get through a show. I started rewatching Broad City 2 days ago. I'm already like halfway through season 2.
I was babysitting these dogs this summer, and one of them chewed the remote, so I couldn't turn the TV off, and it just was on a channel that played Broad City and like other shit like that. So that was my exposure to Broad
You're
City.
subjected forcibly to Broad City.
Yeah, I get why people liked it.
It's so fucking funny. But it is a little like, they're so broke in New York, and it is a little like, you know, when you really don't have money, it's like a little not fun to watch other people without money.
Maybe that's why I couldn't really get into it.
But in some ways, maybe you'd enjoy it. Like they were just,
I would.
they were like in New York in a heat wave, and then when I watched last
Oh, where they have
night,
to get the air conditioner?
yeah,
Yeah, that's a great. Okay, yeah, I've seen that one. That's awesome.
yeah. So it is like a little like commiseration in the misery.
Oodly.
Well, this has been so fun. Do you have anything else you want to
Awesome.
talk about?
I literally feel like I've been talking about how broke I am on this show, and I just want to say I have, my family is supportive of me, so I'm very privileged in that way. But living in LA is no fucking joke. And what am I supposed to do? Go running to mommy and daddy when I need a fucking check? No, that's humiliating. I'm American. So I'm scrapping. Okay, I'm a little bit too obsessed with this recently. But let me
She's
see.
bootstraps.
Yeah. I'm scrappy.
Boots on the ground,
I'm
straps.
scrappy. I'm scrappy do in this bitch. But blah blah blah. What do I want to say? Oh, okay. I have a show coming up on, when is this coming out?
Next week.
Oh my god. Okay, well I'll skip the promoting the show on Friday. Come to on if you're in town for the Thanksgiving week and you have nothing to do the night before Turkey Day, come through to Quick and Funny Musicals Thanksgiving show that is going to be on Wednesday the 27th at 7:30 p.m. at UCB Franklin. It's going to be an original musical, all new music about, centered around Thanksgiving. It's fucking funny and awesome, and we're writing the show in less than a month. And writing, staging, doing everything. That's the Quick and Funny Musicals way. It's my favorite group that I'm a part of.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then on December 15th, if you're looking to relax in a little afternoon show, Nikki Hartung, this hilarious clown, and my dear friend is going to be hosting a show called Cabrunche, and there's going to be some cabaret style acts. I'm going to be, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to be doing, to be honest, but I'm going to be doing something awesome. Maybe singing, maybe doing stand up, we'll see. And that's going to be at 1 p.m. at the Lyric Hyperion. And am I missing anything else? Those are the two I can think of right now.
Where can people find you?
Oh, just watch out, because I'm going to start posting front-facing character videos soon, and you guys will be fucking sorry. My Instagram is my name, at Isabella Gerasole, and with the G. That's just for you. That's not part of the handle. And don't look up my website. Do not look it up. Okay.
Well, thank you for joining us this week on Baby That's Caught. Hope you enjoyed our first guest.
I really did. Thank you. This was so conty. I had the best time.
Very conty. Joseph, am I just reading your part?
Well, yeah, I'll read it out. So thanks everyone for listening. New episodes come out every Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Please follow Baby That's Cunt on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. You can also follow Kip and I on our own Instagram accounts, at Jojo Patron and at Queen Kip. And
we'll see you next Tuesday. Monday, Joseph and I are both going to see Wicked. And so we will also be dropping a Wicked review.
Bonus episode.
God. I do need to be hearing that. I'm going on Thanksgiving.
Amazing.
To the show or to the movie?
Oh, the movie.
Okay.
What if I bring a huge turkey into the audience and I'm eating it live?
Well, the Pantages, you can always smell the hot dogs cooking, so it's just mix it. The potpourri smells. So yeah, we can all look forward to that. Everyone says it's amazing, so if it's not great, you're gonna hear it here first.
Okay, I'll be tuning the fuck in.
All right, thank you, dear.
So much.
So fun.
Nice to see you. Thank you for asking.
So nice to see you. We should hang out normal style.
Definitely. When I can breathe again, I'm gonna be hanging out a lot. I'll definitely come to WeHo.
Okay, great.
Because I know you east. Oh, okay.
I will. That's the thing.
A good time. Okay. If you will, then you will.
I need you to get Kip to do a stand-up show.
Kip, you could totally do it.
Yes.
Yes.
I've done a little, like in college.
Yes.
In college, I want to stand up. That is, I think, where I'd be. That is what I would want to do.
You want a stand-up show? Like a competition?
Well, yes, and it was in Idaho.
Yo.
And yeah,
where in Idaho?
Brigham Young University, Idaho.
Period.
Rexburg, baby.
Woo! Bring it back.
So it only kind of counts because like the audience was Mormons and the competition was Mormons.
That's literally harder.
I was genuinely funny. And to your point,
that.
I was this little like on stage, and they did laugh.
To your point.
So I do want to do it, but like to the point around mics, I am so like I do have a normal job that is kind of intense, and I just like I'm so like to like, you know what I mean, go do it, and then I need to, but I'm not.
Okay, word.
But I should get out there, so yeah.
Out there. Well, thank you guys so much. Can't wait to hear this.
It was really fun.
Thank you.
It was really fun.
Yeah, I'd love to see you soon.
Yeah.